Cells a chance to develop in the brain, or let the souls develop, or the emotions, you know. That's what we're trying to stop from other people, regardless of how old you are, regardless of what age you are.
So let's think about what music is. First of all, it's a pattern. So non-patterned music is noise. It's a pattern. But then let's think about what multiple patterns layered on top of one another in a harmony.
On the mote of dust, suspended in a sunbeam.
start from the other people, regardless of how old you are. Regardless of how old you are. You always have that balance. Regardless of what your gig might be.
So let's think about what music is.
Let's welcome Sky of the Universe, everybody. Sky of the Universe. Everybody who's watching, anybody follow Sky of the Universe on YouTube. An amazing YouTuber who films all around Montreal. Big transit fan. All the buses and trains and different villages and stuff. I snuck in my break 5 minutes to hang out. Hi, Stefan. Amazing work, Jack. Keep it up. Glad to see you're getting new members. Well, we just lost 2 members, but we had our best month in a long time. So we're just getting into it. It's hard. I've got new setup, new gear, new software, new everything, and a new way of doing everything. I want to do it like this, and that way I can just relax and play jam. And after, I'm going to do this jam, and then I'm going to do a jazz standard or something. So thank you very, very much. I got a call coming in. I'm just going to leave it. Thank you, Stefan in Slovakia, and thank you, Sky of the Universe in Montreal. I appreciate it. Stefan is putting up some links once in a while, and if you're watching, you can help out. Never force, but I'll always be doing music no matter what.
Post-tropical storm Michael's up and around the Mid-Atlantic, bringing really strong winds, a lot of rain there right now.
Well, Frankie, I got the there we go. My microphone popped. I got the Gazette, the Montreal paper, did an article 2 days ago on the sun, and apparently there's big like massive storms on the sun. It looks like a happy face, but we could be getting solar radiation soon. A lot of it.
Total solar eclipse heading for Sydney, Nova Scotia on April 8th, 2024.
It's unbelievably hot and beautiful here in Montreal. It feels like it's summer and it's November.
Yes, it's summer. Like I was working at the
goodness. I got news for you, Stefan. I got my friend that I used to work with in France and Britain, Christian Fontana. Can you say hi to my friend Christian?
Hi, Christian.
Christian is an amazing, amazing guitar player and singer. He does stuff like Prince and Jimi Hendrix and James Brown and all that good stuff. We used to be in a band together.
24 hours a day soon enough. Down in Australia, they're bringing a lot of hail and things like this. And lots of thunderstorms and hail and things like this. It's getting warmer in Australia because it's spring of year there.
We have Sky of the Universe here as well, and he's saying that he's coming down to my town in St. Anne's in a few weeks. We're going to meet, Frankie. We're going to meet for the first time.
Total solar eclipse Monday, April 8th, 2024.
I'm so glad to see my friend Christian. I don't know where he is in the world. He's over on the other side. Any weather for my friend Christian, who's near London, I think?
In UK.
He's in the UK, and they've had like 25.
And right now, it's going to bring lots of rain and wind and cold temperatures this Saturday and Sunday as well. It's going to bring lots of wind in UK as well.
Forced to watch Scotland when the Queen passed away. She was brought from Balmoral Castle, the northeast of Scotland, and they drove all the way past Perthshire, where I was born, and all the way over the bridge to where Christian lives in Edinburgh. What do you know about Scotland, Frankie?
Scotland, that's where my family is from.
MacDonald. What kind of things do Scottish people do in their culture?
Don't know.
Don't know. Okay, that's pretty much it. Well, Frankie, the weather is extremely warm, and I wanted to ask you, like a simpleton like me, why is it so frickin' hot?
That means warm air, cold air fighting each other. There's a big dip in the jet stream going on in places like, and cold air is going all the way down in stateside, bringing really cold air in the Pacific Northwest like Vancouver, Seattle, Portland.
Now, I know I'm using my phone right now, but that's because
Vancouver's getting snow next week.
That's because I'm trying to look at my chat here so I can say hi to Christian and Stefan and everybody. But I've noticed, I was watching the Houses of Parliament in Britain, and everyone's on their phone while they're debating. And then I watch construction workers, and they're on their phone. I've seen people in the Russian army are on their phone, and then the Ukraine bombs them because they find their geotag. People are on their phones in frontline war zones. Will people use telephones while they're doing surgery, Frankie?
A lot of them around the world. That means that's going to decrease population around the world.
Can you imagine you go to get brain surgery, they're fixing your brain, and the surgeon is on their phone looking at your TikTok videos, and they're like, just a second, scalpel please? And then like,
that means he can get in a lot of trouble.
So now I can see the chat. Glad the show is still going strong, brother. Yeah, Christian, 10 years now.
You have to take it down right away because that surgeon will be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, he'll be in a lot of trouble. If you're doing brain surgery or spinal surgery and the surgeon is on their mobile phone, they're just checking out their Facebook, though, Frankie. They want to know what's going on.
Yes.
I think people have become zombies and addicted to their phones. I see people driving in their frickin' cars through stop signs while looking at their phone. It's insane. It really grinds my gears.
Just imagine somebody turned to hosting a nightclub. What does that mean?
Sky of the Universe is asking if we're all COVID free. I just had coronavirus. Did you get coronavirus, Frankie? Did you get coronavirus?
I got the vaccine.
That's Frankie. You go out everywhere. You go to bars. You go to clubs. You go to movie theaters. I go nowhere, and I got coronavirus. What the hell is going on? I need answers.
It's around the world.
10 years. Cool, man. Sorry I haven't been. That's good, Christian. Just come and go anytime. I love you, brother. I had some great moments with my friend Christian on top of ski hills where we just talked about life and stuff, and some good times. What are the good things in life, Frankie, like sunsets and going for walks?
That means the sunset means you can see a red sky and things like this.
What are other good things that are wholesome and good for people?
That means it gets dark and there'll be end of the light.
But what other things are good in life, like art and sleeping? And what are some of your favorite things in life that are free?
That means the sunset's a beautiful thing to see.
The sunset came up this morning at 7:37. And what about the clocks going forward or back? What's happening?
Tomorrow night, clocks go back in my area.
Did you have fun today, Frankie?
Yes, I had fun. I was working at the Mayflower all today.
Could you give us a roundup of the weather in Scotland and Montreal?
Right now, it's going to bring lots of warm weather and lots of rain in Scotland on Sunday and Monday. In Sydney, Nova Scotia, it's going to bring lots of warm weather on Saturday, Sunday. The cold front is going to go through Monday and return to cool weather again.
Thank you, Frankie. Will you call back Friday at the same time?
Remembrance Day is next Friday. Best luck to you. I'm Frank Down. You're listening to Bass Guy Show.
Thank you, Frankie. Sorry for the spike, my drum set turns off automatically.
But there are still some hard hits, like they have that release period, the talented side of the creative side, regardless of what your gig might be.
So let's think about what music is. First of all, it's a pattern. So non-patterned music is noise. It's a pattern. But then it isn't one pattern, it's multiple patterns layered on top of one another in a harmonious manner, and in a manner that indicates, in some sense, communication between all the patterned layers, because they have to go together. And so, what's the world? Well, the world's made of objects. It's like, no, it's not. It's made of patterns. So music is just like the world, because the world's made of patterns. And then music has layered patterns that are all moving together in a harmonious manner. And so what do you do when you hear that, especially if it's got a beat? Well, then you move your body, and you want to, right? The music calls to you to move your body. So now you're moving your body in sync with the patterned layers of the world. That's meaning. And then there's more to it, so that's so cool. Is music is an analog of the structure of existence itself. And it,
Hope so too, brother. We have to make it happen. Come to Canada, eh? Get on up. Get on up. Shake your money maker. Shake your money maker. Get on up. Get on up. Taste the bass. Taste the bass. Taste the bass. My name is Jack, I'm the opposite of rap. I like to rap, how about that? My mama thinks I'm cuckoo and my dad thinks I'm mean. I said people think of me all the same. I went to school and I acted like a fool. Got a bad grade, so they treat me like a maid. I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sorry if I'm missing all the comments and everything. I'm just trying to get into it here. I love Canada. I was there in 1992, says Stefan. I was just trying to think of all the songs we used to play, like Get On Up and I Feed the Pigeons in the Morning. It gives me a great sense of well-being. So good to see you here, Christian and Stefan. It's very quiet on my show. Not many people watch, but I got a lot of videos on my Patreon. You should join my Patreon, Christian. It'll double your bodily fluids and bank account numbers in the first 3 weeks, say most doctors. What is it that 4 out of 3 mathematicians are usually wrong? So yeah, I have a good spirit. I do this for free. I've got $20,000 million worth of equipment. I have spinal damage, and I do all this for free, and I make over $3 a month. Hey Christian, you remember the Jack Casey show? The town was so small that when I plugged in my electric shaver, the trolley stopped. It's not funny. So I'm having fun today. Love you, Christian.
Generals and emperors, so that in glory and triumph they could become the momentary masters of a fraction of a dot. Think of the endless cruelties visited by the inhabitants of one corner of this pixel on the scarcely distinguishable inhabitants of some other corner. How frequent their misunderstandings, how eager they are to kill one another, how fervent their hatreds. Our posturings, our imagined self-importance, the delusion that we have some privileged position in the universe, are challenged by this point of pale light on a mote of dust suspended in a sunbeam.
Thanks for watching the Bass Guy show today. Let's hear it for Stefan in Slovakia, Christian in Scotland. I'm getting lots of messages on my phone. I think it's the government. Ooh, I got a ding from my phone. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a brand new Patreon. We have a brand new Patreon member, Christian Fontana. Thank you, Christian, for joining Patreon. Visit Patreon today and all your streams will come true. And I'm unable to do work or walk very far or do anything. And I'll tell you one thing that I learned very quickly, Christian, is that when you have a disability, the world just drops you. I don't have any family or like rich family, so I'm like just on my own basically. And the show, ever since like I had a following and then I got cancel cultured or something, everybody left. Edmund Vasilka, who keeps telling me not to quit, and he always shows up and helps and supports me. So it's good to have one or two friends that actually support you, and they don't give a shit if you have an opinion, because real friends support you when you do something well. You know, when you're in a conversation and someone says, hey, like I got a promotion, or oh, I got this, and then your so-called friend or someone says, oh yeah, I did that, but something better. You know, they compete with you automatically. Or even worse, they say, oh yeah, I know someone 3 years ago that got what you got. And so a real friend will just say, right on, and a real friend will listen. And it's okay to have opinions about politics and the government and the world, and it's okay to be clean and polite or swear and whatever. It's okay to cry, shout, spit, whatever. But people get into little groups. This is why everyone stopped following me, Christian, because I started speaking. I don't know where the camera is anymore. I started speaking just how I feel, you know. And it really sucks because I was been a musician for 30 years, maybe even 35, and I was lucky enough to travel the world. And my spinal cord broke twice, and I had 2 operations, and the world just drops you. You have no jobs, you have no gigs, you have no nothing, and then over the decade you just stop to exist. So I said, fuck that. I'm doing my show, and no matter what, I don't care if there's 1,000 people or 1 person or 0 people, I'll come on every week and I'll do this kind of having fun with music thing. And I really appreciate the support and the help, because I literally, I just closed my software. I literally used the money to buy food to eat, and I know times are tough for everybody, so I totally appreciate it. Let's hear it for Christian Fontana, live in Scotland. Christian, have you seen the YouTuber from Scotland who does Scotland history? He's a black guy with big dreadlocks. He's a big guy, and he's an amazing historian. He used to be a comedian, and now he's a YouTuber. So if you look that up, I was watching it last night. I've been watching it all year. He does amazing, anyway, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm tired because when I'm doing the show, I'm like pressing 100 buttons with my feet and hands and everything. So I don't know what's going on completely. But the world drops you. So I thought that maybe if I do my show, I could buy food still. So it's like I'm doing music again, Christian, like when I was a kid. You know, like you're desperate to play, but you're also desperate to eat a bologna sandwich. But nowadays it's a vegan alfalfa, spring bean, hydroponic, organic alfalfa burger. You were desperate to get a little bit of money to try and get by. So that's what I'm doing again. So when I play, I'm doing it to survive. But because my back hurts, I can't do it 3 days a week anymore. I've only been doing it on the Fridays. I play for an hour and a half, and then I take this video and I turn it into like a 1-minute video that says, hey, come over to Patreon. So if you go to my Patreon, Christian, you can keep going down the wall and you can press the load more button. And there's behind the scenes stuff. There's 17-part series. I'm going to do a new one soon. I know that Sky of the Universe in Montreal has been asking for one where I show how I do the show. I've done a few of those, but I have a completely new setup now. I'm cooking the bases on the barbecue there. I'm digging your fireplace vibe in the background. Thank you. I went and got 2 projectors for the show. I invest in the show. I got an electric drum machine. I got a loop pedal. I've got the brand new Boss Mark II loop pedal. Someone donated $1,000 and we bought this loop pedal here, which is just incredible. It makes me be able to do everything. I used to use this loop pedal down here. I bought this in Glasgow and it only loops once. So for 20 years I was just doing 1 loops. Now I have 5 loops and faders, and it has onboard effects. And you could see me struggling there. I was getting tired at the beginning. It was working. I need to learn how to like be a DJ instead of like a jazzer or whatever. So, but yeah, Christian Fontana from The Noise. We had fun, didn't we? I used this loop pedal with The Noise. It was on stage at Courchevel at Praise Ski with Toffee. This loop pedal was operated using toffee vodka. Don't ski and toffee vodka. Thank you. Trying to read everything to keep up, but I'm bad with it. Making me wiggle my arse, bro. I think you're right, Christian. It's the spirit. I mean, anyone can play music or art. We got to stop competing with each other. And it's always, I love bands, but it's always a band, you know? Why can't it just be some dude in his underwear on the computer? I'm going to be doing this for you right through the winter, all winter. And if you look at my videos on YouTube, you'll see that I do tons of crazy, weird shit, not just music. Like we had Frankie, and we do themes, and I tried doing a cabin, and like for Halloween I did a cabin in Spooky Woods, and I spent like 200 hours making it, and I got over 2 views. So thank you very, very much. You can join us on Patreon. Take off your clothes and dance. You're at home. You can dance naked to the Bass Guy show. Yes, you too, baby. So please subscribe, click the like button, and share and comment on all. Go through all of my videos. I go through these stages. I met a new friend across the street, and he's a cool guy, and I really get on well with him. He's a smart guy, and I finally showed him my show, and he liked it. And I realized I only had about 10 videos on YouTube, so I just put up about 70 so that people can get a taste for the other stuff that I do. I like doing this. I don't like just being in a band or just doing music. I like to have fun. Christian, you knew that when I was with you. Like, we used to fool around and make toboggans. And I played a clip today by Joni Mitchell. I don't know if anyone heard it. And Joni Mitchell's a painter. And she says that she'd go crazy and quit music if she couldn't paint, because you can't just do music. You need to express life and art and existence through other forms and then come back to it. I think the reason today I was having fun is because I haven't touched the bass in like a week, because I've been really busy. I renewed my driver's license. I did medical stuff. I've been cleaning up my life and apartment and trying to fix. You wouldn't believe how hard it is to get all this shit to work and put it together. It's like, It's difficult. It takes years just to get the buttons to work because I have a 12-year-old computer. I keep saying I'm trying to raise money to buy a new computer because any day soon this computer is going to blow up because it just can't do it anymore. I'm doing this like on Windows 95. Got you back for that gin and tonic I owed you from the Praise Ski. Thank you very much, Christian. Dinny singe your hair, man. Your bum is sticking out the window. Away and boil your heed. I'm away to see a man about a dog. Ach, aye, you canny whack it. I've drank wine up the graveyard. They say you should never have dead air, but screw that. We can do what we want. Story. Is this thing on? Uh-oh. Not again. Looks like I'm thinking without moving my lips. Thinking is hard. Uh-oh. I wonder what my brain's gonna think about now without moving my lips. I'm thinking without moving my lips. I could be thinking about anything. You wouldn't even know about it because I'm not moving my lips. I could be thinking you're a big silly head and you won't even know about it. Well, I guess I'd better get back to the show. Gotta go make sure the internet's on and make a cup of tea and put the squelch up on channel 17. Hey, I know. I can think without moving my lips while doing other things. Like, look, I'm doing something else right now. I'm doing this other thing right here. But inside my head, I'm thinking about trees and nature and birds and going for a walk. Thinking is hard. I wonder what I'm going to think about next. Uh-oh. Well, I better get back to the show. Sorry about that. Sometimes I think without moving my lips. I can't even see, it's so dark in here. I got a light here, but I'm always trying to make the show work. That's pretty much what the show's really about, is trying to make it work. It's not easy. So thank you, Stefan, and thank you, Christian, for joining today. You made my day today. You wouldn't believe how gutted I was. I did a false start today. Toffees, that's right. Wait, how come I can't see that? There, now I see it. So I'm bad at reading the comments. Yes, sir, I recognize the pedal from the Noise days, man. Da-doom-doom. What was that? Da-doom-doom. Da-doom-doom. This isn't my house. This isn't my wife. These are the days. We used to start that Talking Heads song. I'm tired, so I'm not speaking very well. The Talking Heads song, I used to start with this loop pedal here. We used to have the bass line on it, and no one was on the stage, and the bass is going da-doom-doom, da-doom-doom, once in a lifetime, da-doom-doom, da-doom-doom. And then we would walk on stage and play. It was pretty cool. I have so many songs. I've made about 20 or 30 songs on this thing, but it's hard to see in the dark, and it's one of these gizmos where you have to go into submenus and tap buttons. It's difficult. But I made some songs that Christian might like, and I won't perform them because the thing is I learn songs and then like 2 months go by and I forget how to play them. I did a David Bowie song because I thought the chords were so beautiful. You know, Nile Rodgers. So I'll let you hear, like, this is me learning. I've only had this loop pedal for about 4 months, so I'm learning how to do it. So I'll show you the layers that I made. That was Jordan Peterson, a Canadian psychiatrist at the beginning, talking about what music is. He's saying it is like organized sound and layers, and life is layers. Here we go. I'll just let you hear the layers here. It's pretty fun. Let's dance to the music on the radio. Let's sway. It's a little Miles Rogers for you. I'll see if I can remember it. I don't have it ready. So this will be embarrassing, but let's go for it. This is for Christian again. Another cool thing about this song is the guitar solo is done by Stevie Ray Vaughan. Embarrassing myself, that's all. Let's dance. Put on your red shoes and dance the blues. Let's dance to the song they're playing on the radio. Let's sway. Space. Oh yeah, the beginning is the Beatles. And if you say run, I'll run with you. And if you say hi, I'll hi with you. Because my love for you in two, and if you should fall in my arms, tremble like a flower. Anyways, I had fun today. Thank you for letting me be stupid and silly. It was good to see my friend again, Christian. That's kind of why I do this, just to pop into old friends and whatnot. You just watched yourself episode 1518 of the Bass Guy Show.
These babies down your incessant noise hole, you will be transported in all your corporate reality into my control room, where I'll proceed to pour my aromatic hot coffee blend down your jazz gullet.
So that was a lot. It's time to calm down. I want everybody to sit down on the floor. Come on, children. Everybody sit down on the floor. I put out some rugs for you and some warm milk. Lie down on the rug with the warm milk and listen to the nature and close your eyes and imagine yourself in the forest. Little squirrels running around with their acorns, stashing them for the winter, and just relax. That's the Bass Guy Show. We'll be back next week at the same time. So this is Great Britain. The clock's going back an hour or something. So 7 minus 5, put the 3 on the 2, and we'll be live in your area, Christian, at the same time, minus an hour or some. I don't know how it works. The clocks fall back. Thank you for watching. My name is Jack Casey. I'm a 48-year-old man, and I play the bass guitar and jam online. I have spinal damage, so I have a very sore back, and I can't do much anymore. But I can do this. And it's a good way to look at life, is to wake up in the morning and say, instead of thinking, oh, I have to do this, then I have to do that, and then you gotta wake up and say, I get to do this. I get to do that. I get to clean the house. I get to do the laundry. I get to watch a movie. I get to do the Bass Guy Show. I get to pick up the guitar and learn how to play Let's Dance by Niles Rodgers. I'm already on the floor, man. Me and my Gorilla Glue. So we have Christian Fontana all cozy on the ground on his carpet with his warm milk. Warm milk. My father, Christian, used to make us warm milk with honey, like hot milk with honey, at night sometimes, and he'd call it Dream Love. He says, everybody get in your pajamas. I'm going to make you a cup of Dream Love. And then the name made it taste better, basically. If I don't see you through the week, I'll see you through the winday. Love you, Jack. Miss you. Long live the Bass Guy Show. It's now called Bass Guy Show. Like Stephen Colbert, late night show. So we changed the name slightly to Bass Guy Show. But apparently there's lots of bass fishing shows, and so my show just gets lost out there. Go check out my videos. Leave comments. I love it when people leave comments on the video and stuff like that. It took a billion hours to get this set up. Maybe by next week I'll be a bit more relaxed. So as I said, if I didn't see you through the week, I'll see you through the window. Bass Guy loves you. No fear. Toboggan! 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 Toboggan!